And I'm blah, and I'm blah, and I'm blah, and I'm blah, and I'm blah. Am I pretty? I deliver the food to the client's house and she tells me the food is cold. People are afraid of working for Lieferando, and today I'm gonna break down the pros and cons of working for Lieferando. Hey, why don't you wanna work for Lieferando? Bad weather. Bad weather? Really? Bad weather? Bad weather? Let's talk first about the cons, the bad side of the story. And everything that I'm going to be talking here with you, it's based on my experience. I'm not speaking on behalf of the rest of the team in Karlsruhe. I'm speaking based on my experience, alright? So the first cons we're going to speak about today is the weather. Yes, the weather. And when we speak about the weather, we see rain and winter. These are the two factors that really frustrates us. And I believe other drivers as well. They just get, we get unsteady when it's raining and you gotta, oh my goodness, you gotta deliver the food and you all soaked in water or raindrops or whatever you call it. Anyways, so that's one thing that really frustrates us. The weather in winter and in the rainy season. I don't want to work while it's winter. The whole body is protected. Yeah, you have your heavy socks on, your boots, your helmet, whatever on. You have gloves, but your fingers are just like, you can't even move them anymore. Mr. Bossman, please, could you provide us with some good hand gloves? Thank you. Yes, thank you. These are the only two cons that, to my understanding, affects the drivers in Lieferando. So now let's talk about the pros of working for Lieferando. First of all, you have a salary that is pretty much good. Secondly, you have your tips. You don't share your tips with anybody else except your pocket. Alright, and then every distance you drive as a driver, you get compensated for that. So there is nothing to worry about working for Lieferando and running out of cash. And that is the reason why I didn't include distance as part of the cons, because you'll find drivers complaining that they gave me 3 kilometers, they gave me 4 kilometers distance to get the food from a restaurant to the client's house. None of this really matters as long as you're getting compensated for this distance that you have driven. Why we chose to come to Lieferando is because we are a sport people. We just want to keep our physique in shape. What is the point of you complaining to drive 4 kilometers and yet you're getting paid for it? It's like going to the gym. You go to the gym and you have to do some reps and nobody's paying you there. You actually work on your physique, but here somebody's paying you for doing your own workout. So I don't really find that as a con. That is why I put it more on the side of the pros, because you give me 5 kilometers distance, I'm not gonna do that as long as something is being cashed up in my pocket, baby. Come on, let's go. So if you like this video so far, please subscribe, and if you have any comment, please comment, and I will, if it's a question, please write down, my brother, sister, write down the comment. I will read it and reply to you immediately. Back to the topic. Yes, so we have the distance that is being paid. Thirdly, it's the fact that you are outside and just enjoying the weather. So it actually helps you to familiarize yourself with your city, wherever part of Germany you're working. I'm speaking from Karlsruhe. This is actually where I'm working, and you get to know places, you get to know restaurants, you get to know bars, cafes for your your potential dates. We never know. So, and another question that somebody asked me was, I'm skeptical. As a lady, can I also work for Lieferando? Lieferando does not discriminate. You are a woman, you're a man looking for a job. Send your application, it's easy to get in. As long as there is a vacancy, it is easy to get. You don't need a degree, you don't need a master's level to get there. And there are a lot of people actually enjoying it, not just because of its financial aspect, but just the fact that you're outside doing sports, keeping that momentum. Sometimes we slack into training our body, but then when you have a proper routine, you'll build up some muscles. For those that want to lose weight, you will lose weight effectively. For those that want to, you want to tone, you want to create some extra whatever, this is gonna happen because you have a timetable that keeps you busy and you get paid for that. For goodness sake, why not work for Lieferando if you're getting some extra if not more, for your own physique. A little thing about your interaction with the customer when delivering the food. Some customers are good. Some customers are some just woke up and they have a lot of stress on you and they're just gonna throw everything on you. You just have to be very smart and be very professional when doing your job. There are times, this happened to me actually. Guys, I deliver the food. Actually, the restaurant delayed with the preparation and everything. I deliver the food to the client's house and she tells me the food is cold. And looking me straight in the eye, I'm like, was soll ich machen? I mean, I had to literally accentuate my German. Was soll ich machen? I mean, it wasn't my fault. I had just delivered the food. And she literally called the restaurant. And you know what? You guys take long and blah, and blah, and blah, and blah, and blah. Am I pretty? You have to really be very professional when having an interaction with clients. You do your job, and according to the instructions we get on the first day of the, how do I call it, seminar or orientation day? Yeah, orientation day, you get instructed on how to, the distance, how to be friendly with the customer. But sometimes you just go beyond the line. You as a person, you're also tired. You have a lot of things going on in your mind. You are a student like me. Maybe you are mentalizing about something happening in school or whatever, low grade or high grade, whatever. And then here there is a customer in front of you and just somehow like throwing some stress on you. But apart from that, do your job and say goodbye, nothing more. Because otherwise, he or she can use whatever you say against you and then cause you a lot of problem for your job. Alright guys, I hope I have clarified some of your questions. All my Lieferando colleagues, if you have any question, any specific topic that you want me to cover, please, when you see me in the street around Karlsruhe, stop me and say, brother, I saw you. Please, could you cover this type of video? And I will tell you, yes, my brother, thank you. I will cover it for you. And for the rest of you, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.